Can I ask to play a clip about Paul O'Sullivan speaking about you? Can you? It's only a minute before I start. Is it ready from the technicians?
We have a clip you want to play.
Yes, Chair, please.
You want us to watch television?
Yes, it's only 1 minute.
Okay.
Thank you.
And McBride got his job back. The week after he got his job back, I met with him at IPID, and I said, come, we've got a corrupt chief of police now. What are you going to do about it? And he appointed a task team, and they got on with it and dealt with it. And what I did in the first few weeks of that task team's activities, I sat with them on a regular basis and gradually handed over all the evidence that I had gathered over the previous year in order to leapfrog them into the position where they were then able to go after Pashlani. And Pashlani, as you know, was arrested and charged with corruption and is still on trial now. And that was Paul O'Sullivan, by the way, that put all that together with IPID. Of course, I put it together and gave it to IPID. I don't have a power of arrest. I can't go knocking on Pashlani's door and arrest him. IPID had to take that over.
Thank you, Chair.
Who is the...
Yes, I think honorable members and the public at large, they know about Paul O'Sullivan. And the witness before us, Mr. McBride, know Paul O'Sullivan very well. I just want to find out from you, why are you allowing someone who's not employed by IPID to do your job? For me, from where I'm sitting, you gave Paul O'Sullivan IPID on the silver platter. What will be your answer on that?
Well, that's not true, because as I said earlier, Paul likes to put a feather in his own cap. He likes to make himself the main man. But his information was accurate. And his information which lit the fire, which later on led to further investigations and forensics reports, is what took Pashlani to court. Pashlani is in court, is accused, is out on bail. That's the facts.
I understand that, but for someone to be on bail, you know, the court might do, you know, he might be acquitted. No one knows whether he'll be found guilty or not. Am I right?
Yeah, that's true.
Now,
that's true.
There's serious allegation about O'Sullivan that he's a MI6 spy. And if we allow him to disrupt our law enforcement agency, if you remember, since the time of, say, Jackie Sleeby, who was our former national commissioner, may his soul rest in peace. And you remember that we had, you know, some people, and I as well. If you remember, Glenn, at least if Angloti, if you remember him, Glenn Angloti, you remember him? Glenn Angloti, you remember him? He bought shoes for our former president, Tauta Bombeki, and embarrassed the country at that point in time. Now, we are back again today. We have someone like Paul O'Sullivan, who's embarrassing the country, who's boasting about being in charge of our security agents. My question to you, because we are occupying a serious position as we speak here, are we safe? Are we safe? Because hence I said earlier that IPID is in the hands of Paul O'Sullivan as we speak here. He knows everything. with a lady called, I think Honorable James spoke about that
Yes.
lady. We are still going to go there. But really, I can't imagine you with your struggle credentials working with the European. I mean, for me, Paul is a European anyway. They used to call that, you know that. Even on the bus station, we're not supposed to sit with them. On the bus station, even on the trains. It leaves a dark cloud hanging over you as a person who's employed by the state. You know, that is what he's doing against Pashlani. Same applies with NNPA, NDPP, opposition, SARS commissioner. The history is endless. He's boasting that he's in charge. I mean, when it comes to the to the national commissioners, that's what he said, he'll deal with them. And he said you must establish a task team, Pashlani task team, and that was done. Am I wrong?
What is the question?
The question is to you, I'll repeat again. Are we safe with you serving in that post which we are serving in the state security agents? Because of what you did with IPID, giving Paul O'Sullivan IPID on the silver platter.
Let me ask a question like this in response to you. What would MI6, as you allege, want to do with IPID, which is an anti-corruption body? What information they'd want to know from us? We have no secrets. Our information goes to court and people are prosecuted. So what would they want from us? Logically, tell me, what would they want from us?
Let me rephrase it for you. Is it right for you to give information to Paul O'Sullivan for him to know what is happening at the IPID?
No, it's not.
Thank you. Let's come to this issue of a house of Pashlani House. Remember, we spoke about, I think my colleague, Honorable Shongwe, before the chairperson stopped him, he was talking about the Mandela Mahlangu's house in Savannah,
Yeah.
right? And you said it's a family, yes. And Mandela was working with you.
Yes, indeed.
And I think my colleague asked the value of his house, that you went out to Pashlani's house and there was Mandela here. And I think he asked that a normal civil servant, can he afford to build a house like that? Not necessarily a farm, a house.
Well, I don't know Mandela's background. He had a wife that works also. He had brothers who were apparently in business with him with something. I don't know what the background is.
And
he was not shy to take us to his place. And as we saw the place coming up from the foundation, little by little.
now, do you know Pashlani's background?
Except what he tells us.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, do you know, or beside what he told you?
You mean whether he has businesses and taxes?
I don't know. Hence, I'm asking you. Okay, Chair, noted. What was your employment status when you
Honorable
visited?
Skhosana, are you not responding to the question, Mr. McBride? He has asked you the same question that he asked you about the late Mr. Mahlangu. May his soul rest in peace.
So what is the question, Honorable Chair?
No. Let me give you context.
Yeah.
When he asked you about his background, you said you spoke about his brothers or yeah. So he asked you the same question about Mr. Pashlani, and you kept quiet. Are you able to respond to that question, whether you know any of his brothers who is in business, or if he had inheritance from his grandfather Do you know that background?
I heard something along those lines, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard something, but I didn't put any inquiries in. There is a departments in different departments that check on matters, yeah.
You can proceed, Honorable Skhosana.
Thank you, Chair. Before I get into this, why you didn't investigate Mandla Mahlangu? May he so rest in peace as well.
Why didn't I investigate him?
Yes, like you are doing with Pashlani.
There was no evidence of him receiving money in bags.
There was nothing.
No,
So the house, you didn't suspect anything.
no, I saw him in the beginning building the house from scratch, brick by brick, weekend by weekend.
Okay. Let me put it to you. I can tell you categorically that the house which is alleged to be 8 million is worth 8 million. It's fallacy.
It's a fallacy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The house we are talking about, not far from Sabi Hills. You know that there's Purple Rock, no, not far from it.
Oh, no, I don't know the area at all.
The area there is in a Camel
No,
Reef
don't
area.
know the area.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not divulge more details about
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
people's residence.
Thank you. What was your employment status when you visited Pashlani's house in April, May 2016?
At that stage, I think I was on suspension and I was looking for alternative possible business opportunities because I had been in private sector. I got pulled back into the service and I was on suspension.
But you went to his house, or
I didn't go to his house.
I'm coming to that. As you said that he greeted you and whatever, we are coming to that.
I went to someone else's house.
Yes, yes. You said that Pashlani testified here that you came to his house when you were invited by John Smith, who is now deceased, and may he so rest in peace once again. Am I right? Was he right for General Pashlani to say that to us?
I did not visit General Pashlani. I visited
John Smith. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You said that Pashlani must work together with you to deal with those that do not like good people. Your reference to Mr. Ntlego and General Ntemeza, among others. You promised.
Denied that.
No, let me finish, Mr. McBride. I'm almost there. You promised that you have the backing of the media, which is useful in dealing with people. Did you say that to Pashlani? That's what he told us here. Are you denying that?
I'm not the most favorite person in the media.
But, you know, I'm going to reveal that to you, that maybe you are not, but you spoke to a lot of them. You know what Honorable James gave us,
Yeah.
is there when you and inverted commas, I don't like that, but I have to say it, Mr. McBride, your girlfriend, because here it's clear, the conversation between you and her, it's romantic. You know, there's a romantic relationship with Sanet,
And presumably that's illegal.
Yeah, it's fine. No one says that it's illegal. Maybe your wife will say so. No, not me. I can't judge. I can't judge you, and nobody can judge you on that. Now, who are these media people? The people you were referring to? Why is it important for you to use the media in your battles? One of them is Paulo van Wyk. On your conversation with your girlfriend, there's Paulo van Wyk mentioned. There's many of them. I'll mention to you once I get to that. But what I'm asking here, I'm asking you, who are in the media? The people we are referring to.
Who are in the media?
Who are in the media you were referring to that they will help your cause to fight your battles?
For me, my engagement with media is media statements and sometimes interview or press conference.
Only.
Yeah.
Thank you. Pashlani testified before us that you were the first one to send him a message when you said the offer still stand. That was after that Spa incident. What offer were you talking about?
Well, the offer for him to cooperate with us.
Yesterday, in your response to the evidence leader
Yeah.
question, you testified that it was an offer for him to become a 204 witness.
In essence and inevitably, yes.
Do you stand by the answer you provided to the question asked by the evidence leader?
Absolutely.
You were on suspension at the time when you made that offer, as you return according to your testimony, October 2016, 4 months after the offer. How do you offer somebody when you are suspended?
Which offer is that and which stage it was made?
No, there's the same offer you said that you wanted him to cooperate.
So there was no Pashlani investigation before I came back from suspension. There wasn't anything before. So sequence of events are very critical.
The first known case from his evidence and his testimony was that defeating the end of justice.
Yeah.
Case investigated by Nkabinde. Do you agree?
Say again?
The first known case from his evidence and his testimony before us here was the defeating the end of justice case investigated by Nkabinde.
Yeah, I think in Nkabinde opened the case.
So why was there a need for a 204 witness without any case Pashlani was to answer to?
Well, usually what they do, and you will see in some of the other cases, when the heat is on, they send feelers out from their lawyers to switch sides. All the arrogance goes out the window.
Now, let's go as well to the issue of Mabula team. I think you've spoken in length about Mabula team, am I right?
Yes, yes, yes.
You have placed before this other committee that Mabula team is comprised of criminals. Am I correct?
No, I said at the stage, they were called up to counter IPID investigation. I stand by that. And there's a judgment that says they shouldn't do that.
Do you have the names of those criminals in that Mabula team? The names?
The names of the?
Mabula team, those who are criminals in that team. Or all of them, they were criminals.
No, that's not what I said. I said people died in their custody. I still stick to that. People died in their custody and some were allegedly tortured. But people dying in their custody, it happened.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, you said in that Mabula team, it's compromise of criminals.
No, I didn't say so. I said they had the issue of having had people die in their custody and others being, one was by torture, by the way, other one was shot in the back while he was handcuffed.
Are you aware that the so-called Mabula Notorious and the rogue team was cleared of all the charges of kidnapping, extortion, assault, torture, and many more in the Johannesburg High Court?
On one of the matters, my understanding is that the NP is still appealing, but yes, I'm aware of that.
Following the closure of this state
not
case,
the High Court, it was a magistrate's court.
Yes, the magistrate court.
I think so, yeah.
No, it's High Court, it's not the magistrate court.
With the acting judge?
Yeah. Yes. Following this closure of the state case after 6 witnesses testify, a Section 174 application was argued by the defense, which was granted by judge of the High Court in Johannesburg. They were found not guilty and discharged on all charges. All these cases were open after Temane, Binang, Mandla Mahlangu, Sarah, Jane Trent, Paul O'Sullivan, including yourself, and Rapes who were arrested. Am I right?
I was never arrested by them.
No, I'm not saying you were arrested by them. I'm saying to you, after all of you were arrested, the names which I've mentioned here.
Mancha Rapesu was not arrested. I was not arrested.
Yes. Now,
was targeted because he was investigating the tortures and murders.
is this coincidental that you then talk about the counter investigation when you refer to the Mabula team?
Absolutely, they're involved in counter investigation, and there's a judgment about that they're not allowed to do it.
Sissoko and Kuba were, according to you, were unlawfully dismissed during your time on suspension. Am I correct?
Yes,
They returned to their office following your return, and they continue to serve in their position in the public service. Am I correct?
that's correct, yes.
Now, was that job which they returned to advertised, or you just picked them up and brought them back to the system?
There were court processes that that reinstated them to the jobs.
Please outline the process followed and your role in that return to them employment in the position in the public service. And I just want to find out from you, are you certain that no law was broken in reinstating them?
Absolutely sure. That's one of the complaints Cedric Nkabinde put into the PSC, which was unable to substantiate.
Now, I'm going to, because of time as well, I just want to make a follow-up before I go into what Honorable James was on, and my colleague here about Nhleko story here. In response to a question to Honorable Mwango on the appointment process, I want to close this. You veered into a reference of Brigadier Tema, who resigned and was later appointed by Pashlani to a general's position.
Yeah, Major General.
Can you tell me about this?
And was fired for racism.
He was,
See,
she was fired for?
racism.
Now, let's come back to, I don't know where to start, but I said to you now, that is, we have to go to the issue of Nhleko now. You and Sarah, is it correct for you to have asked an ID number of a cabinet minister?
It's not necessary. The ID numbers are available on, all your ID numbers are on the list of parliamentarians.
I understand that. What was the objective of you getting the vehicle of a minister registration?
You are talking about the documents Honorable James had. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm coming there. I'm asking about Nhleko of my colleague now.
If I told you those documents come from another country?
It doesn't matter where they come from, unless you deny all these things. If you say no, it's not true, then I'll understand. But as things stands now here, is that you and Trinette, you said Nhleko wants to get rid of you.
Indeed.
And then you then send.
Lots of people that told the court also.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, then you send his ID number to your girlfriend, who said that he will deal, you should not worry. Paul and you will deal with Nhleko.
I deny that.
But it is on your WhatsApp. It's your conversation between yourself and your girlfriend.
No, I deny that. Where does that come from? From where does it come?
It's from your phone. Your phone number is here.
No, my phone number can be there. It can be jippoed.
Now, but
you had evidence about that here in this place. This comes from another country.
Yeah, but Mr. McBride, you agreed now, not long ago, when I asked you, you said there's nothing wrong of getting an ID number. I said to you, Nhleko was your boss. He was the minister. You check on him. You send the ID number of your minister. Hence, I was saying to you, you handed over IPID to Paul O'Sullivan on the silver platter.
No, I didn't.
Now, you even went further to get the title deed of his house and the vehicle ownership with your girlfriend. Now, Paul's daughter, you know, I don't want to talk about kids, which is unfortunate, but he's here. Now, I'm going to ask you once again, have you done so or not?
Have I done what?
All these things I'm talking about. ID searching Ntlego because he wanted to get rid of
I
you.
didn't need to search for Ntlego.
No, but here, your conversation with your girlfriend say so. It's evident.
What is purported to be my conversation?
So are you denying all this?
Well, until I know what the source of that is. You cannot put things before me that I've never seen.
Now, you said, remember, you spoke about things as well. I don't want to go there because we won't finish, you know. Now, so, Chair, I must ask once again because I want clarity from our witness. His conversation with Sarah and Paul O'Sullivan is clear. And I think Honorable James made it very clear as well. Now, I just want to check from Mr. McBride.
Yes.
That are you denying this? All this juicy stuff? The theater on the square in Sandton. There, I miss you daily. The trip to Swaziland, a trip to a villa, because you were once concerned about Sarah that, you know, you must not go for a camp because the snakes in Kruger there, in Mpumalanga. And then she replied to you to say you should not worry. She'll be using Rupert's villa. And I know this place as well.
Okay, good. I don't know.
Is it true or is it not true?
I always advise people now and again that in case they go camping in summer, this is the dangers. I'm an outdoors person myself.
Now, because you don't want to, in fact, we are not denying, am I right?
Denying what?
What I've put to you.
95% of the truth is not the truth.
So you're taking us back, Mr. McBride, to say immediately is not immediately.
Sorry?
You are taking us back to the issue of General Sibia to say immediately, I mean, sense of code. Immediately is not immediately. We are saying now 90% is true, 90% is not true. What does that mean?
I'm not part of PKTT or its disbandment.
No, I understand that. I understand that. But I'm saying too, when you say 90% is true, 90% might not be true. What do you mean?
This is an old Stratcom thing. You and me, we meet somewhere, like we meet on the roadside, in Mhlanga, for example.
Yes.
What was our conversation about? People say these two are meeting. And then someone suggests, no, Skhosana tried to recruit him for MK Party. Will that be true?
I always do. I always recruit for MK Party, yes.
No, I'm just checking.
Yeah, I just want to put you on easy on that one. If somebody says so, I'm very happy. Coming to the issue of Sarah Jane Trinette. Do you know him? I mean, do you know her?
Very well.
Is she your girlfriend?
No, she's not.
Then you miss me, baby. Yeah, what does that mean? Cozy.
My misbehavior.
Oh, okay. Now, you described like the chief whip was asking, and I think you responded well on that, but I want to emphasize on that as well.
Yeah.
Knowing that yesterday when I wanted a clarity, if you remember, I've spoken about, do you hate Pashlani? Do you hate General Mkhwanazi? I used the word mythology, and you said no. You don't hate them, because for you, for me, from what I was hearing from you on your statement here, is that all the people who appeared before us, they are all bad. All the good people are those who are associated with you. What would your response on that?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say bad things about Sibia. I didn't say bad things about even Komalo, except what I knew about him. But Mkhwanazi, from statements other people made, and Pashlani also, and I don't hate them. The law will deal with them. And your words were pulverized. I don't want to pulverize anybody. Anything outside the law, I don't want to do. If it's a law, I'll do it. If it's a constitution, I'll do it.
Yeah, but what you've done by giving Paul O'Sullivan, I'm still saying that once again, IPD on a silver platter is wrong.
I still say, as much as you insist, I say that didn't happen.
Do you know where Paul O'Sullivan is now?
I don't think he's in the country, but he always turns up with surprises.
So in other words, you're saying he might be even in the country as well.
He might be knocking on Parliament's door tomorrow to give testimony.
Why was it important to you that Mkhwanazi didn't come to a funeral? I'm going back there. Hence, I'm saying the issue of him not attending the funeral.
I said it appeared to be inconsistent.
Now, I'm going to put it to you that you have misled us yesterday, that Mkhwanazi did not attend the funeral. Do you agree?
No. I verified again, I checked yesterday, and people in the tent or at the cemetery did not see him anywhere. If he was there, he was hiding somewhere.
Let me put it to you, Mr. McBride.
Yeah.
The brother who you said you know him, confirmed that he knows that Mkhwanazi and his wife attended the funeral. From day one, when you said he was among the first people or the first person to be on the scene, from day one, the preparations until he was buried, that funeral, General Mkhwanazi attended with his wife. So you say you don't agree with us on that?
I didn't see him.
No, for you to say you didn't see him, it doesn't mean that he did not attend that.
Oh, then he must have been hidden far away.
Yeah, but the core committee as well, as you know, they'll get evidence because Mkhwanazi is coming back here anyway.
That's fine.
Paul O'Sullivan leaves his country and fight crime in South Africa for nothing. In your view, do you think that he's doing that for nothing?
I think fighting crime and corruption in South Africa has cost him more than anything else.
Now,
he's been taken to court, there's been litigation against him, so I don't see it as him getting any benefit out of it.
Now, you've been as well talking about credible people that you trust. Today I was surprised because you are a freedom fighter. That freedom under law, where Judge Kriegler sits, you trust that foundation, that's a civil society foundation. Helen Suzman Foundation. It's unlike you. ASAC, Freedom Under Law, and many, many, many more who are sponsored by Rothschild, Rubet, and others. And let me tell you the game plan. And you know it. They are against black professionals. Hence, they come to court as a friend of the court. You look, if you look at the trend, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But today, you reminded me, one of my colleagues said here that if you agree as well, do you agree that Andre Johnson from IPID is like Winnie Mandela?
It's like Winnie Mandela?
Yes.
In which sense?
That she's a strong woman. She's credible.
No, it's a different issue, completely different.
No, I'm asking you, do you agree that she's a Winnie Mandela kind of a person?
No, I wouldn't agree with that.
Not even close.
No, it's different types of people.
You know Winnie very, very, very well.
Very well.
You know Andre Johnson, you don't know her.
Sorry?
You know the IDEC boss.
No, I don't know her.
You don't know her.
No.
So you worked at as a security, crime intelligence, because you are among those who are intelligent in this country. But you say you don't know Andre Johnson.
I know who she is. I've seen what she looks like, but I don't know her.
Now, you mentioned prosecutors here. You said Mayema, and on your conversation with Sarah Jejanet, you mentioned that you were not sure whether was it Mayema or Mlotshwa, but because the prosecutors between those two, your girlfriend said it's amazing. You've got the right prosecutor. Let me put it to you. Do you believe that some prosecutors are corrupt in this country?
I imagine they are. I think there's even evidence to that effect.
The three which you've mentioned, whether they're still there is another case.
I don't know. The behavior was, if it was not corruption, then it was carrying out an agenda inconsistent with the Constitution.
Do you know Prince Mkotedi, who used to be the Hawk boss and in the LPA?
He's a guy who makes up stories.
He makes up stories.
Yeah.
Were you discussing with Paul O'Sullivan over his fate?
No.
No, but there's correspondence between you and your girlfriend here about how are you going to deal with him and journalists.
Well, the issue is to deal with him for lying without a statement about the matter. I challenged him to do a polygraph live with me on TV, and he backed out.
Now, what surprised me, Mr. McBride, is that all those who were with you in court supporting Paul O'Sullivan was Binang, Kabinde, Sisoko, AfriForum. Are you friends? If not, what were you doing in that court?
Which court was this when?
The case of Paul O'Sullivan.
I told you before, I don't remember appearing in court where Paul O'Sullivan was.
No, but you are in the video there. I remember yesterday you said that you don't remember, but the fact of the matter is that you are on the video there.
I've seen the video and I don't remember it.
So you want us to play that video?
Yeah, let's play it.
Okay. But if I remember, you agreed yesterday at last that there was a case around 12 in the evening, am I right?
No, I didn't agree. I heard someone saying it.
Yeah, I'm saying today, you agreed today to Honorable Nomvalo.
I agreed what?
That you were in court. You said you don't remember, but eventually you agreed that you were in that court.
I've got no memory in my mind about attending a trial of Paul O'Sullivan.
The video will come now.
Okay.
Chair, with that, how many minutes? Few minute. I reserve that for a video just to prove to you that Mr. McBride attended the court case of Paul O'Sullivan.
At your age, you should see the watch better than me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only 1 minute. Thank you, Chair. You might even get to someone, once it's finished, we can put that video as evidence as well.
Yeah, now it's 2 minutes past 8. Your time has expired. Can we have an honorable camera?
Thank you. We'll have the video. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Mr.